it's your girl Dr. Nina, and today I wanted to come at y'all with like a little chit chat, little update, talking about all the things that have been going on. Some of you guys need motivation for transitions in your life, and I don't want you to always feel like you're alone, you know, and all of us go through things, and all of us have transitions, and all of us have different life walks. So today I'm gonna kind of talk about some of the great things, some of the ups and not so ups, because baby, we ain't hitting no downs, we just get them not so ups. Hopefully today will be enlightening for you, and you all will get a little bit of my business. I want to also ask that you guys comment down below with some of the videos that you would like to see this fall, that you want to see me bring up in the lineup, because if you notice, your girl been listening and I've been delivering what you've been asking for. So please make sure that you do that for me down below. But while I have you, make sure you thumbs up this video if you like it, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel and also my vlog channel. Make sure that you come back on all Thursdays and some Sundays for video uploads, and also be sure to turn on that notification bell so you know when I upload. So the first thing I want to talk about is my moves. So last year in 2016, I sold my home. So I have here more recently moved more of my time to Houston, Texas. So I'm pretty excited about that. But I have also kept a second place where I work at the university about 2 hours northeast of Houston, and I stay here a part of the week to work. There has been so many transitions, and the top one of those things is that me and the boo have moved in with one another, and this has been an interesting ride for me because I never lived with anyone. I've lived with roommates. I think I've had has it been 2 or 3 roommates in the past, and that was in undergrad. I haven't even had roommates since undergrad, and it was a decision that we made and discussed for months before we did it. And if you all are wondering, are we moving towards the marriage piece? Yes, and with time, and I'm sure you all will know when that happens. Right now, this has been an interesting thing for me, is even getting used to somebody in my space. And I will say I'm very happy that I waited for this time. I waited for us to be able to live together as sane adults that have similar goals and similar strides, and we understand each other. I will say that it has been an interesting thing because I know when I first decided to do it, I was nervous to even talk to my mother about it, because my mother's a missionary. Many of y'all, I don't know if y'all know that, but I grew up in the Church of God in Christ, honey, Pentecostal. Do you hear me? I was taught totally against cohabitation before marriage and those types of things. So I sit before you a person who came from a very strong religious background. I am a totally grown woman. I trust my decision making because God has allowed me to make very good decisions to this point, and I do know that this is a person that I want in my life. I wouldn't have made this decision otherwise because I've never made it before. I never felt very secure with other people in my past, and that's not to say anything negative about them. It just meant that I didn't feel that I could trust them, because you know it's a big step to move with someone, live with someone, and share your life with them. I'm really excited about where we are. You all will see more videos with us. Those of you all that watch my vlog channel have already been exposed to him, and we are going to start posting more again. It's just that with the moving and with everything else that's been happening, there's been a lot going on. But I also have a second place. So this place, I'll give you all tours of the place as soon as I'm all, you know, settled in and got it like I want it. But this is the second place, and this is where I spend my time when I'm working. I am really enjoying some of the flexibility and having different things to do. I'm a busybody, and I actually enjoy being able to have some time where I can reserve for myself and have some things that I can do that I enjoy doing as well. So y'all will see me filming here and also filming there, and we are busy setting up my filming room in Houston as well. So there's so much happening, I can't even tell y'all. I want to thank you for your love and support, and thank you for checking in on me, because I was actually in Houston when Hurricane came. I hadn't even been in my new place, I want to say 2 weeks or so. So that was an experience in itself. We were basically in the house for 6 days straight because everything around us was flooded. Thank God no water came into our place, but everything around was pretty much flooded. But I want to thank you guys for the continued prayers and support and everything that you all sent me, especially those of you all that knew that I was moving. So I'm so happy for that, and I'm so happy to have you guys love and support. So thank you for that. So first, before I talk about being lonely as a successful woman, success is what you define it as. Success does not necessarily have to be my definition of successful. It can be whatever you think it is. How the world defines it, yes, but we know when we've reached our pinnacle of success or when we're heading in that direction. So let me put that out there first. God has blessed me at my age to be quite successful in the things that I've done. I cannot say more about how blessed I feel at this point in my life. I have people around me that love me, that care about me. I have a great family. I have a great boyfriend. I have a great support system right now that had to be built over time. I am the daughter of a single parent. I was adopted at 3 months. I wasn't expected to make it as far as I have. I wasn't expected to do much or be much. The communities in which I was raised just didn't really hone in on abilities to be successful. Abilities to be average, maybe, is what I feel like was instilled in me by people around me. Not my mama, because she always thought big. It was always this feeling of you don't need to feel like you're special. And I think that what has made me successful is that I always thought outside the box. I didn't really have a lot of people telling me that I was great, that I was awesome, that I was amazing. So when I got to the point where I realized that, that's what I think is my definition of success. Getting to the point where I've defined it. I also am blessed with a great career. I can say that I'm blessed to have tenure as a professor. I'm an associate professor. I'm licensed in my field. I was also an elected member of a committee that's helping to write the board exams that you have to pass in order to become a psychologist. It's been such an amazing ride. I feel like I'm respected in research. I'm respected in all the things that I have going on. I couldn't have asked God for more at this age. I couldn't. Even with the failures that I've had, I don't think that, you know, anything has taken me off of what my goals have been. Now I can give more back, and so I'm really excited about that. Many of you all write me often, and I've even had people tell me that they sense that a woman like me, because they too are successful or know successful people who they consider successful, and they feel that you may be lonely. Yes, you may feel lonely. And sometimes I feel lonely because I do think I'm a visionary. I think I constantly have things on my mind. I constantly am trying to learn new things. I'm constantly doing better, recreating myself. And that can often lead to being very caught up in your work, being caught up in being a go-getter. And sometimes that's not always understood by people. I'm the type of person that even if I'm sitting still, I feel like something's wrong, like I need to be doing something. And when I say lonely, I don't think that that's a bad thing. I think sometimes people are afraid of being alone. And I won't say that lonely is always negative. And I'm very comfortable with being alone. A lot of people that are trying to achieve success or that have achieved a level of success, there seems to be a level of kind of off to yourself, kind of standoffish. Maybe you do think that people analyze what you say, how you say it, what you do, how you treat people. You might feel that people don't understand you all the time, but make sure you understand yourself. I have learned to appreciate my own opinions and appreciate my time, being able to filter out my thoughts and actually execute the things that I see for myself. And that might leave me alone sometimes. I have throughout the years had to watch other people do things, including things like life events, getting married or having children, things like that, because school and work and other things had come first. You have to always think about life in terms of your time. For me, my time is here. My time is now. My time is what I've invested in myself and how happy I am about the fruits of my labor coming forth. I'm looking forward to what's to come, but right now I feel so blessed to have what I have. So when God gives me even more, I'm gonna be ready for it. I'm gonna have the things that I need, and it's not about being lonely, it's about being able to have that time to strategize. And do I always feel understood? No, I don't think people understand me half the time. I never do feel that way. And everything I do is with sincerity. So I'm very thankful to have people that do want to know more about me and inquire about my life and do not want me to feel alone. I say all that to say, for all of you all striving for success and are successful, or whatever your definition of that is, don't settle for less. Don't allow people to make you feel like you're bad for focusing on what you focus on. And furthermore, when you get the success, sometimes people assume that life is just purely amazing. When you reach a pinnacle and when you reach a place that you want to be. I feel like I've encountered more people that are ready to be rude to me or mean to me just because they assume that I'm either thinking less of them, or I don't, you know, maybe I don't have a personality or things like that. And I think I also struggle with the fact that I am a hood chick, you know what I'm saying? I came from Berkeley in St. Louis. The pressure is on for you to have a balance, for you to be approachable and kind. But then when people find that you're too approachable and kind, or that you still got your accent, or you still talk a certain way and do things a certain way, they scrutinize that as well. So what I'm gonna tell you is, you got to be comfortable in your own skin, especially on this ladder of climbing to success. Is often lonely. Very few people will actually understand what your goals are and what you're trying to do, because they have not experienced it to that degree. And that's not saying that they are less than. It's just saying that they don't understand your walk, and that's okay. So you have to become okay with being alone, and I am really in that place. I'm really happy with me, and that took a long time to achieve. And I consider that one of my greatest successes is that I actually love me. That is like a wow moment, because there were times where I didn't. And there were times where I tried to hide my light under a bush because I felt that it hurt other people. So I just want to put that out there, that success does not bring about this realization about yourself. You have to know you enough to not have to prove yourself to everybody, to not have to explain yourself to everybody. Be you, be the light, be bright, be excellent, be bold, be daring, and keep it gutter. I don't care what nobody say. I still get people that say to me, well, you trying to act. I've even seen it in videos. I see comments, boo. I see them. You know what I'm saying? You do too much. You talk too loud. You still ghetto. You doctor somebody and you still ghetto. Look, call me what you will, but what you won't call me is broke or stupid. And for you all that get it, thank you. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for understanding me. And thank you for those of you all who don't understand me yet that stick around. All of us have something to offer. And once you find what that is and you stay in your lane, and you might be alone or lonely sometimes, you'll be all right with it. I wanted to end this video by saying the next big thing that's coming is my new website. I've been working with Cheers Creative, who is creating an amazing website for me that I hope to have published for you guys by early November or at the end of October. Some life coaching, some other types of coaching. I'll also be finally putting out small ebooks and things like that for you guys, and creating things that'll help you along your way so you can achieve the goals that you're looking to achieve, because that's what I love doing most. It's near and dear to my heart. It's what I think God put me here for. I think that I am here to really give back to the masses, to really be a blessing to those who need encouragement, even from someone that they don't know. That's what this website is a start to. I cannot wait until you guys see it. I think you're going to be so enlightened, so inspired. Hopefully y'all will join me there, but the goals that I have right now is to stay sane. Stay sane, stay happy, stay joyous, stay in my lane, give back to others, be great, be bold, be me, love, and be loved. I don't know what else God has on this earth for me, but I know if I was to die today, I can't say that I haven't lived to my fullest. And I want more people to experience that feeling. I want more people to know that they are enough, that they give enough, that they bring enough. And you might not be doing the same thing I do. You got what's meant for you. And I think if there's anything that God has left for me to do on this earth, is to continue to enlighten and inspire others. And I want to thank you so much for being here today with me with these life updates. I also want to ask that if you have any video suggestions, any ideas, anything you want me to talk about in the future, please let me know down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Beautiful brown baby doll. Peace.